real, Bob. The hype's too real. Brandino, Wolfenstieno. The hype. The sheer, unadulterated hype. Knife. Toriko, man. They done did it again. They done did it again. I don't even know if a fight even happened this chapter, because it seems like they're setting up for some type of fight for a further version of the fight that's going down. But all we saw was Midora letting them know that the hungry tiger plays no games. None. No games. And basically, Meteor Spice is coming down. And of course, Joey's popping all that good, right? And as it's destroying the ship, you know, they say like, oh, Midora's hidden beast is wants to speak, or is awakening, or is yelling back, or something. Like, the beast was hype for Midora, and he wasn't even hype yet. So, of course, you know, everybody's getting out of there because that meteor spice is destroying that ship all the way down. And of course, what we also find out is Zeus was also under Joey's cooking specialty that mind numbs them and makes them the slaves. So Zeus is actually a good chef. He was just also under the control of Joey. So I was like, oh, whew. Oh man, because it's just like all of these people before, when it first happened, you were like, okay, these guys are cool chefs, they're the greatest, and then they defected, and then you're like, they were villains. Ugh, bad taste in my mouth. Pih. Then you find out they were being controlled. Well, probably not all of them, but Zeus at least was being controlled along like Tepe. Oh my gosh, yo, Joey's ability to mind cook somebody is so incredible that she has highest level chefs bowing down. Her power hasn't even been shown, or his power hasn't even been shown fully yet. And the crazy thing about it is, she's sitting there setting him up. They're about to start fighting, and he throws out a hungry tongue. It's almost like a hungry tongue cannon. And it basically blows through the side of the hull of the ship. And she's like, no, my ship can't take this much more damage. She pulls an Obito almost, and like uses this like water kind of like dimensional trap to pull Midora down into it, to pull him somewhere else, because she wants to keep her ship under functioning abilities. And they're all somewhere else, and Midora's like, yo, it don't matter where we go. It doesn't matter, you're gonna die. And you know what? In the next 5 seconds, when you do die, I'll give you the honor of listening to my full course in hell. That's basically what he told her. And she's coming back. Now, they both cocky. They both cocky as all... They cocky shit. And basically, both of them are coming at each other's necks like, yeah, when you're dead, you know, sure, I'll listen to your death screech full course, because, you know, you're gonna die. This is Joa talking to Midora. I'm like, yo, y'all popping the most shit right now. And then it cuts away. We see the creature in space. That creature that we were seeing knocking King Jirou with before. And Jirou comes back, is back down to Jirou, and he's like, yeah, I guess I knocked it all the way out into space, which is good, but it took, well, gotta go like this. It took my arm in the process. I can't really do like a fake hand or whatever. But it like took my arm in the process. And you see like he's missing a hand, and of course Setsuno's like, here, Jirou-chan, some cure water. Splash, splash. And he's like, thanks, Setsuno-chan. Ooh, water for my hands. They're like, yo, the old people in Toriko are like what couples need to be, bruh. They are the cutest. And I'm telling you, these people are hard body. Setsuno, national treasure, she will cut you down. But she's mad cute, though. She's like the cutest grandma you've ever had. Jirou, the sleeping wolf, the destroyer of probably the planet if he wanted to. But he's like the cool grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these people are cool, bruh. So, Gigi is telling them, Gigi, one of the 3 legendary Nitro chefs, or yes, Gigi. He's telling them, oh yeah, this might be Neo, and Neo is actually the demon. Like everybody that's like a crazy good name in Toriko has a gourmet cell demon, and he's like, Neo was the demon of Asia, and that demon was supposed to stay asleep. The main reason us Nitro are cooking is to keep that thing at bay. Like if we don't cook, this thing is going to devour everything. And we've been cooking for millennia, trying to figure out every type of thing that this thing would want to eat so it does not destroy anything. And even though the Nitro have their own agenda, but from Gigi's point of view, that's basically what they've been doing. And it was like, and that little thing you knocked into space with Big Bang that ain't dead, after taking a Big Bang from Jirou, it's not dead. Is in space, floating out there with a chewed up hand from knocking King greatness, and that's only a small portion of this. They cut back to showing like a little scene of like it devouring one of the Nitro, and you're like, it's got like 3 tongues. Its eyes are like going in 5 different directions because it's just like in food, ecstasy or whatever you want to call it. This thing is like devouring anything in sight. So then, which is why on the wolf, which is why Jirou is one of my favorite characters. I'm sorry, any character that has to do with a wolf, he is on the top of my list, and Jirou be holding it down. Because what he said after that was, it seems I'm going to have to undo my knocking. And you're like, undo your knocking? What are you talking about? And then Setsuno's like, oh, so you're finally going to unlock the seals. The seals? And then Gigi's like, oh yeah, I might as well take a couple drugs myself. I'm going to have to prepare for this. But back to the seals, though. Oh! So we're thinking all this time, and as old as Jirou is, he's been holding back? He just did Big Bang just now. Before, we've seen him do Grand Knocking, which stops the planet, which again, the planet's many times over, back then. But he's sealed? How much power does Knocking King Jirou have? Because I don't understand, like, and then even when he did Big Bang, you saw him like bulk up to like unnaturally big. You've seen him like do that. But we've also seen it from before when he would undo his knocking. He would be gigantic with muscles and everything. But he says he's gonna unlock the seals. Bruh, what is about to happen when Jirou unlocks the seals? I'm scared because I don't know how powerful Knocking King Jirou is. I'm too hype. But the chapter's not over. So after all of that hype, they said like there's not a lot of people out here who could take down Neo, which is Asia's full course. And the only person, or rather the only thing that would be able to take down Asia's full course would be Ichiryuu's hidden demon, Don Slime. So you're telling me that little blob of blackness that was following Komatsu around and everybody, who's also technically king of Blue Grill, or the world right before another's like realm, was Ichiryuu's hidden demon? You gonna tell me that Ichiryuu, the first dragon, was the one to have the demon that is king of the spirit realm? This is not a normal demon. This is the king. This is the king. You serious? We've seen what Don Slime looks like now. But if you saw that picture, you know, it looks kind of like he's like stretching out in like webs. And it's probably black and gold. It has to be golden. Has to be. But first, when I first saw it, I'm thinking like, is that Zebra's hidden beast? Because it looks like Zebra's beast. But then it was like, it was Ichiryuu next to it. And it was like, yeah, we have to unlock Don Slime. I'm like, Ichiryuu's Minority World having ass. His OP ass, which he died. Which I'm sad, because how you gonna kill somebody that can control gravity and a scientific method that isn't comprehensible by some people? You're gonna kill him. But his demon is still there? And that motherfucker is a king? I can't do it anymore, man! Why? Number one, Madhouse, please, 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 please tell me you're working on the Toriko anime. Please tell me y'all bringing it back, because this thing needs an anime. Out of all of the great shonen that have come out, and I don't even know if this counts as Shonen Jump, but yo, Toriko was doing well. Whatever that company was on some bull when they decided to give him rainbow skin. This stuff right here is the stuff we want to see in anime. And y'all messed it up with freaking Rainbow Bright Toriko. I'm pissed because I was enjoying that anime. I'm going into a rant now because this chapter... Now, maybe I'm overhyping it. Maybe I'm overhyping it. Maybe. But imagine half of this stuff being in an anime. Especially knocking King Jirou's feats. I mean, we saw Grand knocking on the show. That was crazy. But could you imagine Big Bang? Could you imagine Midora's Hungry Space Cannon? Could you imagine Don Slime coming back and wrecking shop? Could you imagine the battles between Toriko and Wolf King Guinness, Sunny and Mother Snake, Coco and Emperor Crow, Zebra and that giant seahorse mountain island? That's all for my review this week, man. I'm too hype. I'm about to lay back down, man. I'm tired. Leave your comments. Subscribe. I can't. The fact that this is getting me down upsets me. If there was a thing don't always rise that you could do on a new day at the end, that thing would be to subscribe. So after credit stuff, Toriko. This chapter was too hype. Bokuno, Wisdom Wednesdays, Ansatsu, Nanatsu's coming up too. So Nanatsu's gonna be here. And you know what? And then medium level, it's gonna be right around here. You know what I'm gonna link right here? Right here. I'm gonna find the episode where Naka King Jirou did the Wolf Way punch, where he did that Wolf Claw punch and then grand knocking. I'm gonna link that right here. Back when Toriko was hype, before My Little Pony stepped in. Thanks for watching.